Hey, my pretty ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. If you know who I am, I'm Silky. If you do, thanks for coming back. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Thank you. All right, as you've seen in the description below and you've seen in my thumbnail why we are here. Yes, we are here with the new Tinkerbell collection. Okay, if you guys love Tinkerbell, I know you're gonna watch this video. I know for a fact that you watch this video. So I finally got my box in the mail, and this is all the goodies that came inside, you guys. Like, I'm so excited that I love Tinkerbell. When I was growing up, my sister really loved Tinkerbell, so I know she's gonna watch this video. Hey sis. Hey. So yeah, if you guys really want to see how this works on my skin tone and my skin type and on your girl Silky, all you have to do is keep on watching. So let's go ahead, let's get straight into this video. Alright, my pretty ladies and gentlemen, you already seen why we're here. My face is halfway done because of the products we're going to go on with today. I'm going to go ahead and go on with these first. I'm going to tell you guys all about it. These three are the Disney Tinkerbell Super Shock Cheeks. First one we have is Happy Thoughts. The second one is Darling. And then the third one is Magic Moon. And this is the three right here, as I did show you guys. All right, they're like really creamy and beautiful, but today I think I'm gonna go ahead and go on with Magic Moon, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do that now. Like, why not? So for this video I'm gonna go ahead and go on with my Colourpop brushes, but for this we want to use something that's a little bit more dense. So something like this brush right here. This is the F20. So I'm going to use this to actually do the Super Sock Cheek. I feel like these are more of a mixture of a highlighter and a blush because of the colors. And I'm going to go just put this right up in here. You can actually see that. It's really pretty. This is how it looks on the brush. It's really creamy. So yeah, I'm going to put that, like I said, right up in here. I'm just going to bring it all the way to the apples of the cheek today. We're just going to go ahead and go all in with it. But yeah, give you a nice highlight. Really beautiful. You can actually see the color. It's really pretty. But if you want to, you can go on with more or less. But yeah, I went ahead and got that out the way. That is the Super Shock Cheek highlighters. So yeah, those are really beautiful. I feel like they're really nice. So if you want to go out and purchase them, you can. I'm going to go ahead and try this shade, which is Happy Thoughts. I'm going to try it on my nose for you guys. These are like a really wet consistency, so it doesn't really take a lot with these. And then you blend it out with your finger. And yeah, that's how it looks. Alright, let's go ahead and go on to the next item. I'm just going to go ahead and get the lips out the way also. So these are, we have the Disney Tinkerbell Glossy Lip Stains. You have the shade, you have two shades here in this collection. You have Tinkerbell and Clap If You Believe. And again, this is what they look like. I did show you guys the swatches on that too, if you just go ahead and look at that. So yeah, these are really beautiful. I love the green on here. It's really pretty. I have on Clap If You Believe at the moment. It's really nice. The only thing, I don't know if I told you guys this before, but what I don't like about these is that way that they feel. They feel really wet. So, and they dry like almost matte. So yeah, those are the two lip stains. So now let's just go ahead and get into the palette. So this is the Disney Tinkerbell Sparkle a Little Magic palette. It has 9 shades. It's 0.32 ounces. There's 4 mattes, and I believe a couple of these are pigments, and then you have 5 glitters. They're very beautiful. That is how they look. They're just so beautiful. Yes, this is a pressed powder palette. Okay, so I was right. All right, and here are some swatches for you guys. So beautiful, such beautiful colors. We have Second Star, then I bounce to Awake, then we have Place Between, Sleep, then we have Neverland, then we have Pixie Dust, and then we have Tink, then we have Big Magic, and then Small Fairy. So yeah, those are the swatches and the shades that come in this 9 eyeshadow pen. I felt like the shades are so beautiful, you guys. Like, here is the palette. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but the detailing is so beautiful. You have, it's like 3D, it's glitter, it's matte, it's shiny. Her eyes, it's such a beautiful palette, you guys. So beautiful. And it's really heavy too. I think the mirror in here makes it really heavy. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get straight into the video of using this palette. Okay, so since the eyeshadows are a little bit light in this palette, I'm going to go ahead and go in with Rumor 01. I'm going to put that all over my eyes. I'm not going to put it too high. Plus, I already have on my base for my makeup, so we don't want to mess that up at all. I had a brush, you guys. I had a brush right here, and I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here it is. To buff that, I'm going to go on my M173 brush, the same brush I use to buff out my brows. Okay, so yeah, we have that nice and blended out. You want to keep this brush near you, so when you have to flatten out that base, you can go in easily because this brush is right there. Alright, you guys, as always, let's go in with our handy dandy switch to clean those brushes off in between uses. First brush I'm going to go in with is the E15 brush. Again, these are the Colourpop brushes. And I'm going to go ahead and take this one here. Again, these are pressed pigments, okay? So this one is, I'm going to go ahead and go in with Sleep. And before I apply anything, I want to flatten out my base, especially where I'm going to put the actual product. And that's what it's looking like on the brush. Such a beautiful color. Let's just go ahead and put this all in the crease. It is a pigment, so it might have some fallout. So just be careful if you already have your face makeup done. And I want to extend it out some because this is a Tinkerbell look and it has to be extended, like, period. So yeah, keep that color right in the crease. I use this one because this brush is nice and fluffy. And in a second here, I'm going to show you guys a trick. So just hold on. Hold your horses. So yeah, basically that color is so beautiful. So beautiful. Go ahead and pull out your favorite loose powder. This is the Laura Mercier. This one is this translucent honey. I like to keep her nearby because it helps me to blend my eyeshadows very well. And I'm just going to take a brush here, any brush, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to pick up some of that powder on that brush, knock it off, and I want to place this powder near my brow. I want to place it all up there near my brow. It's going to help that shadow to move so effortlessly and so easy. So yeah, do that. Set that aside. Go back into your E15 brush. And this time you want to blend it. Just take that brush and just start blending. I'm trying to give you something easy today. I don't want to make it too difficult, nothing too hard for you guys. So that's what I'm trying, you know. Okay, so we have that blended out. We're going to go ahead and go back into that color and intensify where we put it down in the crease so it can really pop. And just keep the brush nice and tight. Just kind of go back and forth and pack it in. I know this brush might be a little big to some people, but hey, if you know how to work it, honey, you work it. Now I'm taking that brush and putting in my Laura Mercier powder. And I want to tone that shade down. And again, I want to blend. Let's go back into the palette. I'm going to go into the shade right here, which is Awake. And then, like I said, my brush is clean. And you can see that color on there. Such a beautiful color. And we want to put that color right here. Really pack it. Pack it and pack it nice and tightly and not too, you know, you don't want it everywhere. You want to start off a little and then work your way. see that? Oh my god, they blend so good together. And you can flick the rest of that right there. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. We're gonna go back and blend that, but yeah, we're gonna end up flicking that color back there. And let's go ahead and finish placing this color down. Keep it right in the crease. It's like doing the work for me, which is nice. I love it. It is a little patchy. It's a little bit patchy right here. I don't know why it's a little patchy, but it is a little, just a little, a tad bit patchy. But I think we can work with it. Okay, so now we have that color down. Such a beautiful color, you guys. I freaking love it. It didn't come up real patchy on this side, but it did come up kind of patchy on the other side, which is, you know, hey, everything you buy has a little issue, so, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so now I'm going to go back into that fluffy brush, which is the E15 brush. I want to just rub it into sleep just a bit and then tap it off. And then I want to blend the edges of that, because it is a really fluffy brush. And you know, the bigger the brush, the better it'll blend out. So let's just go ahead and softly blend those edges. Go in circular motions, go back and forth, whatever you need to do. And you can actually go in between those brushes and you can kind of blend. Well, with this brush, if you blend with a denser brush, you want to blend really light and soft. You don't want to just go in and start blending really hard, because the color will rub off and you will probably have to start all over. So we don't want that. And then go back in with the other brush and blend like so. You see how this one is like, has a gradient effect versus this one is just choppy. So let's do the same thing to this one. Okay, looks really good, you guys. So pretty. Like, I love it already. So I'm gonna want to talk about these next. All right, so let's read up on these. It came in a set of 3, and you have Never Glow Up, then you have Owl to Your Heart, Straight On Lil Morning. I can't really see these, but yeah, those are the names of them, and they're really creamy, you guys. They're such beautiful colors. Yeah, so I really want to go ahead and try this one out right here. This one's really pretty. So I don't know if I need to cut the crease, but I'm not gonna go ahead and cut the crease. I'm gonna leave it as is today. For this, I'm gonna use my E18 brush. It's this one right here. It's flat but fluffy. Remember, when you put wet product on a flat fluffy brush, it will get even flatter. This is it right here. It's really creamy. Really creamy. Like, you can just like rub that brush in there. It's so nice. So yeah, let's go ahead and give this a try out. And here are some swatches for these for you guys. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just put this on my lid. You can swipe these because they're really creamy. They're so creamy, they're almost wet at the touch first time. Really pretty. I'm just going to stamp out where I want it. I want to just take it to there, like right about there. Yeah, that's really pretty. Now I'm going to go ahead and go back into the palette. I'm going to try one of the shimmers in the palette, and this one is called Pixie Dust. I'm going to go ahead and pick this one up right here. These are also really creamy, and I'm going to put it on the inner part of my eye. Okay, these have fallout, so be careful if your face makeup is already done. Yeah, that's pretty. I'm going to take some of this setting spray. This is also by Colourpop, and I'm going to spray my brush a couple times. And we're going to try it that way. Alright, so yeah, that's that one there. I have a little bit of fallout right here from that shadow, but it's okay. It's fine. Alright, so we're going to take the same brush, clean it off on our switch. I love this thing, you guys. Invest in one. And we're going to go into Fairy Dust. And we're going to go into Neverland. And this is what she looks like. Really pretty. I'm going to go into Neverland. And we're going to put that on the outer part of that one. I'm trying to do as many colors as I can for you guys and try them out. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. It can get a little overwhelming. Kind of bring the color in just a tad and up and over. So you'll still have that pop of shimmer, but nothing like too harsh. But yeah, that's really beautiful, you guys. I hope you can see it. All right, let's go ahead and go back into Awake and use that E17 brush. And we're gonna go ahead and go back into that color. Dust it off. And we wanna set that right on the corner of all of that. Keep that really, really tight, you guys. Like, keep it so tight that you lay the brush and just come down with it. And then bring it at an angle. Just like that. You don't wanna have that color everywhere. You're trying to make that, you know, Tinkerbell eye. So yeah, keep that color really low. And just lay it flat and just get in there. And then check and make sure they're the same. They're exactly the same. Just beautiful. Alright, that same brush, just go ahead and gently massage those edges into the crease. Just like that. To get rid of that harsh line that we started right there. And it looks perfect. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and go in with my E3 brush. It's flat. And I'm going to go ahead and go into Small Fairy, which is this shade right here. Oh yeah, it's really pretty and golden. It's really pretty. And I'm going to put that in my inner corner. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the lower lash line. We're going to talk about these cream liners. These are really different from a lot of their gel liners. The containers that they're in, they're really, really different. But these are the two shades. These are the Disney Tinkerbell cream gel liners. The weight is 0.04 ounces, which is like typical for all their other ones. I have the brown shade, which is a Lost Girl, and then we have the other one, which is Fly With Me, which is the green shade. So these are really, really beautiful, you guys. I love them. Today I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with something more brown. I'm not gonna do a whole green eye. So they are, you can sharpen these. They're plastic, but they can be sharpened, so don't be afraid to get in and sharpen them. This like a soft plastic. See, I just sharpened it. It's like a really soft plastic. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one right here. Okay, so yeah, again, I'm going to use this brown one, which is, again, what is this? Lost Girl. I'm not going to put it in my actual waterline, because when I put shimmery things inside of my waterline, it tends to get irritated and I start crying and dripping everywhere. I don't want that. So I'm going to put it under my waterline. I'm not going to put it directly in my waterline. I don't really see it coming up, which is weird. Yeah, this is really close to my color, so yeah, I'll just use it as a base at this point. Yeah, that didn't really show up on me, which is odd. But yeah, you know, they're really nice, but I don't want to use the green one. I don't want to do my eyes fully green. But yeah, let's go ahead and go back into the palette. I want to do something a little bit more shimmery on the lower lash line. I need to find a brush. This should be it right here. Yeah, I'm going to use this M124 brush. This is a Morphe brush. And I really want to try this one right here. This is so pretty. Like, oh my god, it's like a brown shimmer. So beautiful. And I'm going to go ahead and put that here. You also have to be careful with putting shimmers next to your eye, because they will get in there and they will, ugh. I don't know, you guys, this isn't working either. I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye, even though I kind of feel like it's not coming out the way I really want it, but I have to do the same thing. So let's just go back into Neverland and put that on the outer part. That's pretty. It's not too, nothing too harsh or anything. I'm gonna go back into Small Fairy, put it on the same brush, and just go ahead and put that on that lower part of the eye. So the glitters have some fallout, like, oof. I don't like that, but hey, what else can we do, sis? Nothing. All right, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is go ahead and go off camera, put on some lashes and some mascara, and I'll be right back. All right, my pretty ladies and gentlemen, so that is the full collection. I hope you guys really loved it. I hope it came out as you guys expected. I did go ahead and put some hydrographic liner above, just a tad. I did want to wing out some more, but hey. Now I want to go ahead and give you guys my final thoughts on each product. All right, so first things first, the Super Shock cheek dual, so pretty. You can really see it. You can really see it on my nose. You can also use them as a blush, and you can use it on your lid. Like, these are pretty. You can use them on lips, whatever you like to do. All right, next thing is the Super Shock eyeshadows. These are so pretty, you guys. It's not so much as liquidy, but it's so smooth and so creamy. I really did like these. These are really nice. You can also use these as a highlighter. Same thing with these, like, they're really pretty. Okay, now let's get into these cream gel liners. I use this brown one, which is Lost Girl. I wanted to use it on my lower lash line. It didn't show up on me. It was just the same color as me, but it did work good to put something on top of. So it worked really good as a base. So I did love it for that. But these would be good for like a cream shadow also, to be honest with you. Like, I wouldn't recommend somebody using a shimmer or anything glittery in their waterline. But yeah, these are really nice as a base to put eyeshadow on top of, so they were okay. You guys already know how I feel about the glossy lip stain. I'll go ahead and put some more on for you guys, but they're not really glossy. It has like a little hint of a shine, but it's not really like, ooh, like va va voom, you know. Right now I have on Clap If You Believe. Let's go ahead and try out this Tinkerbell shade, which is this one right here. They do have some shimmer in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this right in the middle. It's more of a pinky shade. Yeah, more of a pinky shade. Yeah, that one's more, way more pink. Almost, yeah, and it has that hint of glitter. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but it has that like glitter flakes in it. But like I was saying, I'm not really a fan. They're okay, but I don't like when it gets in your mouth. It's so disgusting. And if you don't blot, it'll be sticky, and it feel like it dries down matte, and it kind of, to me, it dries your lips out. I'm just being honest. Like, it's not really worth your money. Like, no. You guys want to try them out, hit me in the description below, and I will gladly send some of these to you, because I have multiple. I don't just have those two. I have some other ones too. So last but not least, was my favorite of everything, was the actual palette. This palette is so pretty, you guys. Yeah, the colors on this palette, they blend so well together. It's so pretty, you guys. Such a beautiful palette. If you did want to buy anything, I say go ahead and buy this palette, especially for the packaging. Like, look at how beautiful it is. It has glossy, matte, glitter, and the back is the same. So pretty, you guys. So yeah, I really would recommend this. It's so, but yeah, so the palette was my favorite. My least favorite was the lips. Like, I'm not really into it, but it does look pretty on the lips. I'm not gonna lie. If that's something that you're into, like I said, if you really want to try it, hit in the description below, and I will gladly send those to you, honey. Like, period. Now, yeah, so I'm gonna leave all the pricing and everything in the description below. You guys already know that. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did love my content. If you want to see more videos, you have to do that. Now, until next time, bye.